Hello, everybody. This is Ryan Roy with Justifier Just Do It Coaching, and today I want to talk about a concept that I learned not too long ago at a Peak Potentials event. You can look up Peak Potentials, you can look up Adam Markell, and Adam Markell is the CEO of Peak Potentials, and this one hit me extremely hard in how I could relate it to my life. So I wanted to share it with a bunch of you. And this here is a mountain, and or my depiction of a mountain. And Adam Markell was interviewing a gentleman that was 70 plus years old that had climbed every peak, the highest peak on every continent in the world. And he was actually planning to do it all over again at 70 years old. So Adam had asked him, obviously, this is an amazing feat. So many people talk about Everest, and anybody who knows anything about Everest, so many people try to reach the peak of Everest, yet they don't always make it. They come back down the mountain. Some people pass away up on the mountain. The mountain beats them. So Adam had asked this gentleman, what is your secret? What makes you different than others? How is it that you've climbed the peak of every major mountain on every continent and at 70 years old believe you can do it once again? And Adam said that when you go up a mountain, or the gentleman said to Adam that when you go up a mountain, you start trekking your way up. And at some point on the mountain, you set up what they call base camp. So he says you set up base camp and you get acclimated to that area, and then you proceed the next day up again. So you go further up the mountain and you go to base camp, let's say 2. And he says, and you get acclimated. So Adam goes, okay. He goes, what do you think the next step is? Adam says, well, you go from 2, you go up to 3, right? He says, no. You come back down to base camp 1 and your body reacclimates. So, in order to get to the peak, you take a couple steps forward, you take a step back. You take a couple steps forward, you take a step back. He goes, so then the next day, obviously, you get back up. You think you'd go all the way to 3, right? No, you go back to 2. Your body gets acclimated. Now, when I was listening to this, I had just made a recommitment to myself the day before to run a marathon. This is my 3rd try. So this made so much sense to me in regards to my running, but not only in my running, but in my businesses. Because too many times in life, especially a fairly young guy like myself, who running and athleticism and things like that have never been a problem, my body's there. It was my mind. So if I could push my mind, my body will always be there for me. So what I had done in the past, and probably what many of you have done in the past, is, oh, I'm going to start a business. Oh, I'm going to go run a marathon. All I have to do is go straight up that mountain. And I don't know about you guys, but my experience of going straight up that mountain in regards to my ability to run this marathon is that ended up for me in failure. A huge one. When you want to go straight up the mountain, you tend to fail. You're going too fast, faster than my body could do it. And I relate this also into my journey of starting my business. Is many times, and I coach many people on this right now, everybody's got these huge dreams. Everybody's at the base here. Everyone's at the base of the mountain. But everybody in their mind is up here partying at the end goal. Everyone has the vision of starting a business, but everybody has the vision in their mind without understanding all the ups and downs of the business and the trek to get to the business of, oh, I'm going to start a business here. They forget all this stuff in between or don't even understand it fully. And they're talking about sipping pina coladas out in Hawaii on vacation while somebody else is running this imaginary business. Guys, we have to take action, but within that action, we need to make sense of it. We need to go up, figure something out, get acclimated. For me, and I'll give you guys a perfect example. Today was last week was a run for me, and I'll give you numbers here, and we'll go on the run, and this is my run. So I've worked up to a 10-mile run, and that was last week's run. So what do you guys think this week was? 12? No, actually, it was 8 this week was my long run. So I had to come back down to 8. Next week's run is 12 miles. So I'm going to go to 12. In the following week, we'll be back down to 10. And then I have a 14-mile run. And then I'll come back down to 12. And then it goes up and down and up and down as my body gets used to it. And there's a tremendous amount of runs in between all these long runs of 4, 5, 6, 3. It all depends on the week. But after every one of these big runs, there's always a run to relax and get the body flowing so you don't tense up in the muscles. It's a recovery run of 3 miles. But in between that, there's runs, depending on how long the runs are here, they're somewhat comparable. On a 14-mile run week, there's going to be 2 6-mile runs. Go into a 14-mile run, 3-mile run recovery. The following week, that 14-mile run, it'll be a 4, a 12 3-mile recovery, a 5, a 6, a 16. Things like it gradually goes up. And what I did in previous years of training for this marathon was this. Oh man, my body's feeling great. My body's feeling great, man. My mind is feeling great. This is easy. This is easy. You know what? I know I'm supposed to do a 12-mile run today, but I'm feeling 14. Let me go run 14. Ooh, 14 felt great. Next run is supposed to be like 6. Oh, I'm exhausted from that 14-mile run. How many times in your business have you gone from here to here, and then maybe you brought on too many clients because you wanted to go too fast, and you don't have the infrastructure ready for your business? And so guys, the idea is to get acclimated to where you are in your business and then move forward. Figure out something and then move forward. And I'm going to share this with you because it's the same principle, which is, I'll hide it. And if you could get this principle down and it makes sense to you after this video, then this video was well worth it to me. Fast is slow, and slow is fast. What do I mean by that? When I try to go fast in my run, I am going on, drum roll please, I don't have it here, 4 years because I tried to do it fast at first. Now that I have a training regimen that I'm sticking to, that makes perfect sense, it's somebody else went through and somebody else created, I am well on my way, and I know I will complete because my body isn't even tired after runs now because I'm running smart, I'm eating healthier, I'm taking care of my body, and I've actually acclimated my body to the runs. Before I got injured, again, I was trying to go fast when I should have been going slow, and it's taken me now 4 years to run this marathon. And guys, I could also say it's taken me this long in my business to get it up and running because I had a lot of stuff in my head, but I wasn't actually doing anything about it. Um, So now that I do things on a regular basis, like I regularly run, I regularly post videos out for you guys. I regularly do reading. I regularly coach people. I regularly do everything in pertaining to my business so that now, fast, when I wanted everything right now and I got nothing accomplished, because in my mind, well, how am I going to get from point A to point Z in one step? It doesn't work. You got to go B, C, D, E, F, G, so on and so forth. And now that I'm doing the slow road to my business, which is every day doing a little bit towards my business, every day towards growing my business, every day towards touching you guys so that you learn something. Every day I go out for a, not every day, every other day, I go out for a run and get my body ready for this 26.2 miles. And guess what? My slow my slow journey, my couple things a day that I put down on a list and make sure I accomplish towards my goals, towards my long-term goal, my daily list towards my long-term goal. In my business, and this is great because I am less than 7 months in of really formulating my business, although it's been a little bit longer, but 7 months. And I have multiple clients and I am very near financial freedom. My running goal, it's a 20-week program that I started about 8 weeks ago, and I know in my body, my mind, everything, 20 weeks or 12 weeks from now, I will complete a full 26.2 mile run because I'm not in a rush to get it done. I'm not in a rush to get up that mountain. When I have a 12-mile run, I run it. When I have a 3-mile run like I had today, I run it. And that's it. No more, no less. So, guys, get acclimated in whatever it is that you're trying to accomplish. Take your time. Once you get there, work out the kinks. Don't go and get 3 clients in your new business and expect, oh my God, I got 3 clients real quick. You know what? If I could do 10, I could make so much more money. But can you service those clients? Will you keep those clients happy? Will you be able to take care of them so that they want to come back to you? Because, one, it's not easy to get clients. It's real easy if you don't take care of them to lose them. But we're not in business to lose clients. We're not in marathon training to get injured. We're here to accomplish a goal. Your goals in your business, every business is based on helping people, solving people's problems one way or another. If you're going into business, that should be your attitude. I'm going to solve a problem for people. So solve those problems for those people. Don't bring on more people that you can't service and have a whole bunch of disappointed clients. Because what's going to happen? You're going to have a disappointing business. You're not in business to disappoint yourself or other people. So, guys, fast is slow. If you want it all today, fast food is a funny analogy. You get fast food, it slows your body down. You get slow cooked foods, steamed vegetables, home cooked meal, healthier. Your body can move faster. I can relate that to my running. You could relate this to anything in your life. So take the concept. I just had another thought, but I'm not going to share it with you guys. Uh, um, Take this concept and plug it into anything in your life and figure out where it has worked for you. Don't go straight up the mountain. Get acclimated because eventually you'll get to your goal. If a 70-year-old man knows that he can get to the peak of Everest because he knows that if he goes up slowly, well, God knows how many dozens of people are going to pass him along the way. But who's going to be at the top? Who's going to be at the goal? Because nobody went to Everest saying, hey, I want to get to, base camp 3. Everybody wants to conquer Everest. But how many people have the patience to endure the slow, methodical way of getting there one step at a time, letting your body get acclimated? A few more steps, acclimation. Step back a little bit. reevaluate. Let the body get acclimated. Let your business get acclimated. So, guys, fast is slow, slow is fast. Take your time going up your mountain, whether it be your business, a health goal, a relationship goal. It doesn't happen overnight. If you have um, challenges within your relationship, any area of life this pertains to, if you have a challenge that has been created over time due to miscommunication, lack of communication, um, separation, whatever it may be, don't think that one conversation is going to change that. It takes time. Fast is slow. If you expect to have one conversation with your significant other and everything's going to change like that, no. It's conversation, follow up conversation, implementation, see what each other needs, and it's a slow process. And you get there faster because you're taking the time and putting in the effort consistently. And that's what life is about. That's what success is about. That is what my coaching is about. So I am Ryan from Justifier Just Do It Coaching. My website is justifierjustdoit.com. You can find me or like me on Facebook simply by putting Justifier Just Do It in the search engine. I would love for you to like my page. I would love for you to get something from this concept. And if you feel like putting any comments at the bottom, please feel free to do so. I would love to answer any questions that anybody has about this concept. Again, have a fantastic day, everybody. I'll see you on the good side.